Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So we're into what I think is the last event before we get into the season-ending tournaments. I have fallen down a bit in the FedEx Cup standings. In the last two events, I've gone from 6th to now you can see I'm tied for 8th. Obviously, I'd love to stay in the top 30 so that I can make the final tournament at the end of the season. So, given that this is the first round of an event, I'm going to go through a little bit of what my goals are. I'm working to get to the ability where I can play Master difficulty to play in TGC tours. I'm also trying to get legendary fittings on all my clubs, so that obviously just takes time. It takes rounds and so forth. I've been having a terrible time with my timing, honestly. The last couple rounds of the last event. So I'm hoping I can shake that off and that I can get back to some decent golf again. I really should have beat Brooke Henderson last time. I was up at the start of the third round by 4 strokes. I ended up losing to her by 9, I think, by the time it was done 2 rounds later. So I just fell apart. So let's move forward, see who our rival's going to be, and we'll get onto the course.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, look, in their last matchup, it was Morikawa who came out on top, so let's see how they do today.
Well, that's very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most.
Alright, so my rival is Colin Morikawa. During the first round through, I let the folks chat. I may change that in the second season because we'll be, I think, repeating everything. But the first time through, I certainly want to hear it. I assume you'd like to as well.
And let's see what he can do here today.
Alright, that's a good start. A good swing.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
It is a victory at this
Playing
point.
for around 150 yards here.
Alright, so I'm going to lose 6 yards, but I'm going to gain 8, so I'm going to have a net of 2. So I really need to probably pull that back some, because there will be a roll. I guess I can try to stop that. Ooh, I need to go over here for sure, since it's not a straight lie.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Alright, bounce on, not bad.
Wow, what a shot.
Not quite what I wanted, but it
Right on 10
worked.
feet, a good one to make.
Alright, it might move a little bit. I'm not going to move too much. I keep getting burned on that.
This one's dialed in.
Good straight stroke.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Alright,
Birdie them all, unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
yes, it
Oh,
is
where
a
he
good
be
start.
now? Tony Finau in the lead.
Mm.
And this is a lovely time of the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. But what are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We've got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the 5th hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. We have a big leg that starts to come into play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
Alright, so the key here is the back 9 sounds like it's harder than the front 9, which is probably common on most courses. So I'm counting on the wind to steer me clear of this, but this is exactly the setup they talked about, with the pinch in of the fairway and then a bunker being there. So that's exactly what we're looking at. Alright, 2 decent shots in a row. Even if it rolls off, just getting a hit at this point is going to work. Alright, so this is going to roll back, or cut back, about 7 yards with the pitching wedge. That might not be enough. I'm going to actually try to have it roll forward. Ooh, the fast is going to hurt me, maybe? Wow, that went way closer to the pin, or way more at the pin than I expected. So that worked out. But wow, yeah, that is...
This for 2 birdies in a row.
Alright, bad swing, but we got distance. Alright, I will take the gift. I will take the gift.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
That was a terrible swing path.
Have this one on repeat.
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Alright. And Colin is still even.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Alright, the wind blowing over. Oh boy, it's back. It's back.
This lie's not great.
No, it's not.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Alright. So we're going to lose about 7 yards. It's going to be about that, plus the wind. The lie looks okay. Alright. I think that'll be good. It's kind of at the pin. I like that.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
What a great opportunity.
I don't even know why I moved that. I should have just left it, because it did go to the right of the cup there. That could have been really dangerous.
He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, you've made it. What a play.
Alright. So some of the issue, we'll see. Colin was more realistic in my other rounds. But sometimes they're too pro is the way I describe it, where they just don't miss anything. And that gets a little bit disheartening, honestly. Alright. So 3 for 4. Again, I'll take that. It only cuts me down a little bit. It's still a fairway shot as far as I'm concerned.
Nicely through the first opening holes, birdies galore.
Alright, I think I'm okay here. Okay. The fast takes me more to that side than I wanted. I knew that was the dividing line when I saw it from up above. Darn.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He's going to end up really close, I'm sure. Yep. But sometimes they get bogeys when they do that, so there's no no guarantee. Alright, good stroke. Straight up, just not quite enough.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Heading to the next hole.
I just didn't want to hit it too hard.
Share the lead with Tony Finau.
This one's a par 3.
Alright, we're going to back this off. It's going to move over. Alright.
With a 3-wood here.
I love it. I love it. I'll take
They
that
have
any day of the
absolutely
week.
Flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original
All
and
right.
best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
I will take that any
He's
day of the
currently
week.
tied for first. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
I am proud of myself. All right. I can't tell you the stress, just the tightness in my chest every time I'm taking that backswing on the tee.
Up the hill to an
It's just
elevated
hard.
green. They're gonna need to take a little extra club to get it all the way back to this pin.
All right. So I'm going to lose 8. That's going to get me down to 169. Then I'm also going to lose almost 7. But we're going to have some roll. So I'm going to leave this there. I'm going to move that a little bit because it's probably going to kick to the left a bit with the way the lie is.
Opting for
Ooh,
the 6-iron.
the slow comes back.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Lots of greens in regulation
Let's
today for
see.
this player, but not so on this occasion.
All right, so almost full. So I don't want to go too crazy. But wait, I'm going to lose a couple yards, so I might want to hit it really like right at the pin. Although no, I'm hitting at 29, so never mind. There we go. Let's try that. Move it over a bit. All right.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Ooh, I was worried about the movement. It almost went too far, but we got
Now,
it.
who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
Oh,
Can
got a
he do
gift
the
there.
catching up that's necessary?
He had the read, he just didn't get it to fall. Man, he got a bogey out of it.
Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous size green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Alright, if I hit my slow here, I'm in the water. I'll be in trouble. Alright, we did not, but we're headed in the wrong direction.
No point hanging on to that one.
But
Didn't hit your best there.
Better than the
Oh,
water.
Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Alright,
Oh,
160.
No, this is nasty.
So that'll be
no.
120, if I'm reading that right. But then we're going to get to 129. This might actually be okay the way it sits. So let's try it.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh,
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
so
With his
obviously that
absolute
120
swirling in this part of the golf
probably,
course.
the 120 probably was too short. I didn't realize I was that close. Alright. So let's see. At 25, I'd be losing 5. I'd be at 20, plus I'm losing 1. So I really need to be more like that. I need to move this over. Wow, that didn't really...
His putt to save his putt.
That did not go up well, to say the least. Nah, it's not going to be quite right. Darn.
A bit too much pace on that one.
So we're giving a little
Looks
bit
like a
back,
straightforward 5-footer to me.
but luckily
Yeah,
put
putting
that
for
down
bogey here.
for just a bogey.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
Oy.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently enjoying first place in this one.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Alright, I'm going to lose 2 yards. Going up maybe 3, so if I can get it to stick, that would be great.
Looks to be going with the 6
All
iron.
right, that might be all right.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Oh, what a stroke.
Oh, oh, thank
Racking up
goodness.
his 5th birdie of the day.
Whew.
And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
All right.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods.
Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week.
All right.
Already with a couple of wins
Just
under
nothing
their
to
belt.
say other than I'm proud that I was able to do it. All right, I can't do that, so let's just take this. Just get myself close there. And then we will worry about it from here.
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a
I'm gonna
tough
say
one.
that, yeah, that won't work. Alright, so I'm gonna lose 5 yards. I'm gonna lose another 6. So let's say 11. So that'll give me what, 76? I'm gonna spin it back a bit, but I think that will work.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Alright, cool.
Now
I would
over
say that
to
was the
Colin
right call.
Morikawa.
I like that
He's
shot.
currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
It
And
was.
look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Ah,
Oh, so close.
it was
Well,
not
on the
my
line here,
stroke on
his
that.
partner
That
for
was
share
a
of top
beautifully
spot.
straight stroke,
He's
but
currently in a share of top spot.
I could
Look at
not
the
get it to
leaderboard. I
go.
like it.
Okay, decent, decent. 310 yards, no complaints there.
Now 4 under par.
Currently tied for first place.
Alright, I'm going to lose 10 yards, so that's going to pull me back to 193. And then come over 9. Alright, wow. So that'll be 198. It's too much. I think the thing is going to roll too far. That's the problem. Oh boy. But then this is kicking. Oh boy. Let's see. Thinking this is going to be challenging.
Looks
Oh
like they've
boy.
got the 5-wood.
That like really
This
took
one
off
looks to be
that
a
way.
tad wayward. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their 3rd.
Alright, so this will... Let's see, if I go to 25, and then that'll take me down roughly 7. So that still not be enough. So maybe there.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
That rolled a
Trying to get to
lot.
5 under with this putt.
That rolled a long, long way.
Get excited.
Is
This
it
could
gonna go?
well.
All right.
Gee, that's good playing.
Is
6
that just a
birdies in row.
par? Oh, that's a
And with
birdie.
that, he'll
All
move
right.
to 5 under par.
It's not
Now
going to
let's
show me the
switch our focus
scorecard.
to Colin Morikawa.
I think he
Now,
said a
who'd have
bird.
thought we'd see this. He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
All right, I think he
And
hit
after
the
that
hole.
effort,
It was
this
hard
is
to
how the
tell.
leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
Alright, so this is 11 and 12 that they said in the beginning is where the lake comes into play and can be a challenge. Alright, good shot.
Drive, heading straight towards the cut stuff.
I was going to say, I don't have enough distance for the lake to worry me there.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Let's see, alright, so I got to go back. I'm going to lose 3 yards. I'm going to move over a bit. So I'm going to try that. This should work. I think the lake is there a little bit, but unless I shank it, I should be fine.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Alright.
Always frustrated by missing a
On the
Gotta
fringe.
believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
That's more than the
Getting
fringe.
ready to
Wow.
play their third.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Looks like it's really going to move. It's downhill, so I don't want to go crazy. Stop, please. Stop.
A bit long on that one. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Wow. Not sure about this one. This one's tough.
Well, the leader
Alright,
giving
well,
a little hope for the rest of the field there.
I
as they
am.
put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Alright, so I'm going to gain 3 yards. So I'm going to go back and do that. I got to go back again. But this should hopefully be good.
Going
Alright.
with the 6-iron here.
It's a good shot. Ooh,
That's not the outcome they were after.
it is
Wind
not.
got that one and took it wayward.
I am
This
just
would
going
be a
to
great up and down.
putt this. What? It shouldn't be that bad.
And
I
here
should
we
be
are
able
with the
to-
third shot. 1 stroke off the lead.
I should have been able to putt out of there. I don't understand.
Putting for bogey
Alright,
here.
I guess I need to be careful with that in the future.
Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
I just did not
Making
want
one
it
bad
to
mistake
run
with
off.
another,
So,
compounding it,
I mean, I
not
know
good.
what I did. Obviously, I took 2 putts that I
Now over
shouldn't
to
have taken, I
Colin
guess.
Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's
Ooh.
see what happens here.
He might have some challenge there, too. So that's good.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Alright,
And after
let's
a bogey at the last, they're
see
looking
if
for a
I
big
can
drive on this
recover. Oh boy. What do I do here? Because even if I get in, I could end up in the bunker. I just don't feel like I want to play it super safe, but I think I need to do this. I just don't have the distance to carry it,
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for
so
sure. With an elevated approach ahead, they'll have to make sure they've got enough club.
alright, that's going to go back 10. So that's going to take me to 182. It's going to go over. We're going to do that. So we're going to try this. Oh boy. Hopefully this will work.
Going with the
That's
5-iron
good,
here.
I think. A little
This one's
too
heading
far
towards
that
the
way.
cabbage.
Wow.
Didn't quite have
Not
the
what
right
I
stuff there.
expected. Not at
Sitting
all
at
what
4
I
under par.
expected.
Currently tied for third.
Alright. Let's see how that rolls.
Almost went down.
And a par putt awaits him.
Ooh, nice line.
Good line, good line.
Will work.
Alright,
Trailing
where are
by
we
a few
at?
shots after that hole.
Tiger's suddenly running
Let's begin
off.
the 14th.
Alright, again, the pinch point and the bunkers, as it talked about.
Big block carve. That one's gonna
Ooh, too much in the slow. Oh, I was
And he
hoping
has
it
that
would
ball lying.
He's gonna need
not
a
end up
dig
there,
and
but
truck, maybe. I think a sandwich is good enough to get this out.
alright. Decent shot.
Ooh, well done. Got a lot of that. Getting ready to play their third.
Alright, we're gonna
Just
lose
3
3.
strokes back.
We're gonna lose 3 yards and move over. So, I'm gonna try this. Hope for the best.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
All right.
Now let's switch our focus to
Let's see how this ends up.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's
Can't
necessary?
see, but he clearly made it.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt to move into a share of second place.
All right, we're trying for a birdie here. Maybe. Ah,
Good line.
just did not move over at the
Just about 8
last
feet
bit
left to
there.
the hole.
Darn it.
This one started out on a good line.
All right.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find
All
the
right.
green, but
Tiger
saved
came
the
back
ball.
one,
But
which is
Time
good.
to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that was flushed.
I like that. Problem is I've got that cross stroke back again, but I'm scared to
This breeze just
adjust.
starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
All right, so we're 5 back, but 8 forward. So, oh, and then that. And this keeps like yanking me to no end. That should be good.
Needs this to kick a bit left.
Ah,
That's well played. Anything on the
I probably
green from
should
there
have
was
let
fine.
the roll happen and it
And
would have
this
been
putt to move
okay.
into a tie for third.
Can it move over a bit? Come
This
on.
has a
All
real
right.
chance.
Thank you.
Well played.
That's what I
And
thought
that
it
will
was
take
going to
it to
do,
a
but then it
4-under.
wasn't doing anything. So I'm
currently
like,
tied for
what
third.
is going
gotta
on?
like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, great swing there.
A little too far to the right, but it
This
worked
one
out.
from
I
about
didn't
160
actually
yards
watch my
out.
swing path
Just
on
one
that.
stroke back in this tournament.
All right. See if we can make this work. Oh boy, one of those.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Come on, how?
This one looks like it's going right.
How? I don't even understand.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
That was a decent
Now
swing
over
and
to
everything
Colin
else.
Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to
Nicely
the action.
played, that's for sure. Very nicely
And here we
played.
are with the third shot.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
Alright, so I'm going to lose a couple of yards. I just do not want to run down the hill there. Get me close, please. Thank
Putting
you.
from par here.
Alright, let's see.
That's half a chance of being home.
Oh!
Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Shoot.
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, in this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot. Look, if you hit it the right distance, I promise you, you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Now
Yeah,
let's switch
too
our
far.
focus to
Too
Colin
far.
Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is
Come
behind
on.
his rival.
Too pro.
Can he do the
I'm
catching
calling
up
that
that's
too
necessary?
pro.
Ooh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
This guy's like becoming untouchable. It's ridiculous. I don't know about the swing path. It was decent, but
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
alright.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
I was worried that was going to end up
Pure
short.
stroke. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Alright.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Come on. Oh, thank goodness for a
Time
good
for the
bounce.
second shot on the 18th.
Alright. Yeah, the driver's going to get me nothing because I lose 10% of my distance. So it's like it'll land here, but it's also going to lose about 12. Oh boy. So let's do this and see how this plays. Might work. It was at the right angle, so...
Wonderfully played. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Decent stroke. I don't think that's... yeah,
Just
that's
didn't drop.
close, but please stop.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Don't go by.
Gee,
You're
that line
kidding
was
me.
looking good, wasn't it?
How
Bogey
was
putt coming up
that
here.
not breaking at all?
And that finishes the day, unfortunately, with a bogey. And with that, Rich, their round comes to an end. They seem to be in pretty decent
Right,
shape.
we're in 10th,
So
but
far, so good, I must say, Luke. I've been impressed with how they played.
I mean, yeah, I can't
Well,
complain,
that
but
concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam,
all right,
plus all the
a
hard-working
good
folks
fitting.
at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Yeah, and what I will probably do is I will take a look at my skills and my fittings before I go into the year-end tournaments, because I should be able to do some things. But for now, we're going to pack it up, and I'll see you next time.